Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Starting this episode off outside here, outside of the big concrete maker. Uh, what I'm going to do in this episode is tear down the hill that you see behind me because we're going to build something I've wanted to do for a while. One last close up. So basically, what I want to do over here is strip down this hill so that I can, in its place, right in between the concrete maker and the stables over here, put in a new super smelter so I can smelt down items a lot faster. And we're going to have bigger capacity. And I really just want to get my smelter out of the basement of the main area. We'll come in, we'll clean this whole line up over here. And redo the shoreline. Redo the shoreline over here. Put in some more lighting. Get it all nice and cleaned up. And probably bring this down a little bit more. And just do some general landscaping yard work. We'll be able to get rid of this tunnel. And yeah, that's where we're going with it. So let's get started. One more time. All right, so we've got all that dug out. We've got everything set up here. We've put in the dirt. As you saw, we'll grow the grass eventually on its own. Got this whole area here that we're going to put our smelter in. Going to put it down into the ground so that it's actually lower than where we enter at the base. Above here, we'll have our smelter going on. Probably going to end up coming up, probably taller than the concrete factory there. Probably a pretty decent height there. But for now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and start digging this out down further so that we can start building the furnace. So that way we can smelt some stuff. So let's check it out. So, had a little bit of an issue while I was recording me building my smelter. I had a power outage, lost all my internet, all that good stuff. So I've gotten the smelter built. I know, I know. Internet sucks. But I'll show you what I've done here. As you can see, we have 128 furnaces with delivery system, fuel delivery system, and a recovery system that I'm going to completely change out here in just a few minutes. I'm going to put all these onto individual dispensers that will go into a water line that'll take it all the way down over to here where it'll bring it up and put it into the chest. So we'll have 4 in total of those dropping into the water line. So that way we can just get everything quicker up to the top. We have all of our carts rigged up Got 2 carts for items to be smelted and 2 carts for fuel delivery. And, you got fuel delivery switch, item delivery, and items that are smelted. As you can see, we have already run a test and proved that it works. But we do want to eliminate as many hoppers as we can down here, all these extra ones down here, because we've already got enough hopper action going on with all the furnaces. So there's not really, I don't want any more than I have to have. So we'll take care of that and come back. All right, guys, we're back. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked it to because, water streams. But let's show you what we did here. Basically, we've got our dispensers hooked up. Got our little bit of redstone here. Everything will make them fire. All nice and neat like. I think I got to replace one piece of redstone. I got a couple pieces to replace. But anyway. Basically, all of these will now fire. You put a block here. All of the water will shoot up and come into here. And send it all into there. Now, what I'm going to do is, so that way we can get 2 hoppers worth loaded up at all times, I'm going to actually remove that block, put another hopper in, and we'll test it and see how it works. But first, we're going to have to, of course, get our redstone dust back out here. Might as well grab a couple of the blocks while we're at it. And come back down here, and I believe I'm going to have to do that just in case. Come through here, put that back through there. Go ahead and put that there, and now we should be able to test and see if it all works. So I've already put in a whole bunch of stone into here. So we'll go ahead and turn on the item delivery switch. Should send my carts going. Furnaces are all firing up. Let's see. Oh, stuff. Those are shooting out. Shooting out. Going up. And we're getting more smooth stone. All right. Again, I think if I go ahead and I put in that other hopper, I'll be able to collect twice as much, or twice as fast, basically, because the water stream will run across both hoppers. The first one gets full, it can go into the second one, yada yada, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. But we'll see how that works out. Now, as you can see, I also have changed the sign here. Do not turn off until all items delivered. That is because this switch is not only controlling the actual mine carts that are delivering your items, but it is also controlling our little dispenser switches here. Hello, kitty. We're just dropping all my items in. Now, down here, I did run into an issue where it was double powering my redstone line, so I had to drop it down. So very easily, we just put a trap door there to prevent items from landing on this block coming out of there and also over here. Now, while that is finishing up, which it looks like it is done, but stuff is still getting delivered, so we'll leave it on for just a little bit longer. While that is finishing up, I am going to install the floor above here, which will be the basis of the kelp farm, so that we can have kelp that we can dry and get delivered. And I'll deliver it right here behind me. So that way, whenever you come in here, you can literally take all the kelp, put it up there to smelt it, turn it into blocks, put it back in the fuel, unlimited resources. Yay! So let's get that going. All right, everybody, as you can see here, what we have got done is, since we had all these smooth stone, might as well use them for the floor, and I'll probably use them for the inside part of the wall portion of this. But what I have done, let me just seal that off. What I have gotten done is I have left myself an access over here, so in case we need to come down in here and check anything that's going on, we can get in through down here and basically come down, check all the furnaces, make sure everything's going okay with all of them, pop down into each row, look back up, and so on and so forth. That way, if something ever comes up, something's getting stuck, an item got put in that shouldn't have got put in, we can come through and hopefully, not have to click through all 128 to find the one with the item that's in it that's not supposed to be in there. Because that does happen every now and then. So we will leave this portion here open for us to get into. And what we'll do is we'll basically come in like so and probably just put like just a simple door that we can access off over to the side over here. But now what we're going to do is get started on a pretty decent size kelp farm here. Going to go with just your basic, piston, kelp, piston, blah, blah. Instead of doing the observer, what I want to do is I'm going to actually build up several rows in here, and I'm going to essentially just put an etho hopper clock in here. Blah, blah, blah. That way, as the kelp grows, it'll just automatically harvest, go over to the item collection area, and then we can just smelt it down. We'll see how that goes. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so what I have basically done here is made a shitty kelp farm that I don't care for, that I am going to now tear down and build one designed by CubFan135. I'll put a link in the description so you can go see that tutorial if you like. In the meantime, let's get to building this. Yay! Alright, guys, so I have put in the new kelp farm. New and improved. Thank you, CubFan, for designing this for us. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of kelp observers, pistons, all that good stuff. 12 rows of 15 in total. 6 on both sides. Yeah. And there you can see a couple pop off. It'll float up to the top and it'll come down into this stream ever so slowly but surely. And see, there it goes. Bloop, bloop. Follows down through around here into the water stream into the kelp collection area. We will go ahead and grab what's there, throw it in here. I've already gotten a bunch thrown in there, so the cart should be pretty full. Go ahead and take our 53 blocks that we've already made while building the farm. Throw that in the fuel. And as soon as this filters down through, we will go ahead and get it all delivered. So we're going to go ahead and turn on our item delivery. Go ahead and turn on our fuel delivery. And we'll come down here and check and make sure all of our furnaces are firing and we don't have any blocks that fell down while I was building the kelp farm, because I know I had a few. So let's see. All looking good. Oh, come on. And another one. Block. Rotten flesh and rails and stone. Ton of stone in this one. And still wet sponges. Okay. We'll just let that go too. Man, really missed out on that one. And you all are all firing. Good to go. So, make our way back out here. Alright, I'm still flopping through and flowing down through there. Excellent. Back out the little service hatch there. Come up here and see, we're getting a ton of dry kelp, and we should be getting some wet sponges and stone apparently too. And we'll just turn all these into blocks kelp, put them in the fuel delivery system, and go on about our day. But I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I will work on a design for encasing this giant new smelter. Yeah, why not? Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you liked it, liked it. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. Except for you, Paul. Quit leaving comments. We all know you watch the videos. No, seriously, though. Leave as many comments as you want. I don't care. Again, thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.